Yo, yo, yo! Hollow Knight Nation! Yeah! Yeah! Hollow Knight Nation! Yo, yo, yo! Hollow Knight Nation. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hollow Knight Nation. Yeah. We starting off with a practice run of the After Radiance, just because I don't make it there every run. And I think it'd be good to just get a lot of practice in. Oh. As you can see, I'm definitely in need of practice. It is kind of weird that I have, like, this is my warm-up round before the Pantheon even begins. Like, I'm not in the groove quite yet. Feeling good, energized, happy, good time. Just played D&D with some good friends of mine. Really great, funny campaign. One of the most, like, character dramatic campaigns so far. And it's kind of weird because it's very much just a backup campaign, and we made just quickly in order to, like, whenever we, like, not everyone's here, we can just kind of game for a bit, like maybe like we are 4 people, and you know, sometimes not everyone's there. Okay, we just play for 3 people right now. We don't want to play the main campaign without someone just because it's I mean, we'd rather be all of us need to be there. So we're in the backup campaign for that purpose, and I think it was like quickly made. It's hard to say that because the DM is doing a really good job in making a really cool world and cool plot and enemies and interesting characters. Yeah, it's just very, very good campaign, honestly, for it being just like a backup campaign. And for some reason, it has some of the most like intense character conflicts we've had in any campaign, backup or not, and so that is just outrageous. Our main campaign, currently Echroma campaign, is just also really character focused and interesting, but not even that is not to this point. I don't feel. I guess it's close. We just had some really impactful moments and shit in that campaign, so I guess maybe they're both really dramatic. But this one has just been, well, we've been playing like maybe 5 sessions, and already there's been a whole fucking lot of drama. One character died on the 2nd session, killed by the other players. Then there's all sorts of drama here. A new character showed up, and he's already like almost basically killed the character. He made them into a mindless slave, like a mind controlled them, which is just awful. Arguably worse than death in some ways. Yeah, no, it's cruel. It's very cruel and dramatic, and like there's good reasons for that. What happened? There like a bunch of different moral anguish. I don't know. Very interesting. Very, very, very cool. Oh, I didn't react to that quite in time. I saw it happen, I just didn't react. Uh-oh. Ah! I should have double jumped, I should have dashed. Cool practice run. Alright though. Here's what happened. So in the beginning of the campaign, there were 3 different characters. A Hog Rider, straight up Hog Rider, from Clash Royale. Or Clash of Clans, I guess. A fighter elf, just a really young teenager fighter elf who was going on his first adventure. I'm just excited for that. And an evil goblin warlock, it was just my character, who just self-proclaimed like the greatest person ever, never even failed ever in his entire life. Really cocky, really arrogant, really evil. Just did a lot of evil shit for no reason most of the time. Just an evil goblin, yeah. Bunch of shit happens. We get like a mission. We do that mission perfectly. Then the goblin convinces the team to start robbing their previous employer because they were really rich. Heist goes completely wrong. They're all drunk while we attack them because the goblin managed to convince them at the bar while they were drunk, and they attacked in the night while they were drunk, and everything just went fucking horribly, and we got captured. Not killed. We were made slaves instead because that's just how they did it in that town. Everything's really horrible. The 2 characters who are not the goblin hates the goblin for putting in this situation, and during the entire heist, the goblin was just really cruel and evil towards people, and just in general a huge asshole. And they end up escaping slavery after a few days, and they're all really tired, and it's getting rough. They want to flee the city. During the escape, the goblin kills even more and more people. Just once again, just a cruel person. As a child, like and a staple, like caring for horses, and the goblin just immediately tries to kill him. The other character, like the elf, tries there. You know, we can convince you, don't kill the child, don't kill children. What the fuck? And I was like, okay, I won't do it. And then the elf starts like then the child's father shows up, like a farm, like actually the owner of the stable, and starts fighting the elf because he was like he was a pretty brawny guy. Didn't want to allow this random stranger to steal their horses. And during that, the goblin kills the child anyway, despite being told not to do that, and like cast disguise souls. They look like the child, goes up to the father and kills the father while looking like the son. Really, really cruel, but quite efficient, I must say. Good strategy on my part. Just very, very, very cruel. Other stuff that happens, like we go up to the mayor of the town, who was the one who pardoned us for, like we did some horrible shit while we were attacking our employer, killed a lot of people. The mayor of this town was like a sworn pacifist though, and he refused to kill us, like which would be customary to kill these people. Instead, he made us slaves instead, which is an act of mercy. I show up and kill him as well, like kind of out of the way, just go up and kill him as revenge, despite him being honestly pretty kind to us. Pretty gruesome, like the goblin, just really gruesome and huge asshole, putting the other characters in huge trouble as well. Very, very bad. They managed to escape the town. All three are kind of iffy about staying with the goblin because he's kind of an asshole. He's kind of a huge pain in the ass and honestly just a dangerous companion to be around. But the goblin doesn't really catch on to this and just kind of stays with him until the two party members realize that, okay, well, they have a moral obligation here. Like, this goblin is a menace to society. He's an actual cruel piece of shit, and he's expressed for some reason that he wants to go back into the town they just escaped from. He's gonna wear the face of someone else, like just change his appearance and do something. He's got unfinished business there. 100% he's gonna do something really bad. They're sure of it, and they feel like they have a moral obligation to get rid of this evil fiend of a man, this monster. And so they do. The main argument, though, was that he wasn't allowed to just murder people. He was just a killer. He was an evil killer. And so the way they wanted to get rid of him really couldn't involve murder, though, because then they would be kind of not be that much better than him. They would be better than him, but no. It felt wrong to just kill the guy, considering his whole shtick was that he just killed everyone else, like a murder hobo. So instead of that, they cut out his throat and leave him to dead in the woods. Like, tie him up in the woods, without his throat, like without his tongue. That's what they cut up, not the throat. He can't cast spells like disguise self or use his like huge charisma to like trick people or like convince others to do or horrific acts like he did them. And honestly, just a really horrific way to like leave that guy without a tongue, tied up in the woods. Really, really horrific. But they escape him and leave, and these two people are now scarred for life. Like, holy shit, we just had to do that towards someone we kind of called a friend earlier. That was pretty horrific. Awesome session though. Yeah, really cool. Then they leave and go to a different town, just a second town. Further out, they're still pretty horrified. And here, there's some stuff going on here. Apparently, a lot of stuff happening. And they meet a really old guy, like a really, really old guy, who's apparently a miller. Who shows up and like, hey, you guys gonna help me? My child, my grandchild has gone into the dark woods, and I gotta retrieve her. Oh, she's an adventurous one, she is. But hey, come and help me. And this is my new character that they're meeting, not the goblin. Where the goblin was like a pure evil, horrific monster. I'm trying to make like a very opposite of that, and truly just a normal, good person, like a really old man who's also a sworn pacifist, and is looking for his lost niece, like grandchild, and that's kind of his point. Whereas the old, like evil goblin killed the mayor of the whole town, the previous town, who was a sworn pacifist and old guy. I'm now playing a very similar old bad guy, old pacifist. Also, my character is very much like looking for some like children, like a lost child, which could lead to some issues if that child starts getting hurt. He would insist on saving that child, and the other characters have just witnessed a horrific child murder and stuff, so they might want to help him to kind of get some karma in their lives or whatever. And each other's just a very nice, helpful guy. But I designed them specifically to be this very, very perfectly helpful and nice pacifist in order to kind of clash with the different players, because they've just witnessed horrific shit on their first adventure ever. All that horrible shit happened. They were forced to do a lot of gruesome shit and just bad. And now, with a really happy, nice guy to like join them on their party, I was kind of hoping that it was kind of contrasting a bit more. If they perhaps do some more gruesome shit, if they end up being a bit more evil. Not really like very evil, but can anyway be considered evil. My character would definitely call it out and be horrified of that. Just because it would be a good way to like show how, like, if there any way of corrupt or anything like that. So that was my plan. I meet up with them. I join their party because I'm a friendly guy. I know the whole town. I can show them around. Give them a place to stay. They have a nice family. They gotta get some food. I also know the town. I can talk to people. One of them gets sent to prison for killing a person who was like being mind controlled. And I helped them get out of prison because I explained the whole situation. People know me. My character's kind of known that town. It just smooth things over. It's nice, and we get more bonded and we help each other. My character wants help from these guys because they're adventurers, like powerful adventurers. And I'm looking for my granddaughter, who's in the mystical dark woods. Ooh, kind of scary, and I could use some help for that. We'll later figure out that it's my daughter's been brainwashed, along with every other child in that like whole village, by an evil goblin, a different goblin, but the evil goblin. And so my character very much needs them, especially now that, okay, there's actually like, some shit happening here. I'm not just looking for my niece who got lost in the woods, my grandchild. There's an evil goblin who's taking control of her mind, and a bunch of other children as well. We need help from actual adventurers. But that's kind of why we stuck around and became friends. Also, my character's a wizard. Whatever. Not really. Don't have any offensive spells, but a bunch of utility stuff and some buffing spells. Just because my character really didn't want to attack that much. He did have some attacking spells, but they weren't the best ones. Mostly, my role in combat would have been to debuff enemies by making gravity like heavier on top of them, or buffing my friends by making them really huge or whatever. That was my plan. Yeah. But things doesn't go quite as we wanted, because while we are looking for my grandchild as well as the other grandchildren, we end up stumbling upon a weird like alchemy layer where these children are being forced to do some child labor, relevant for a different plotline. And one of these children are my niece, and I'm really excited about that. Like my grandchild. Fuck, I keep calling it niece. Is that the same thing? I don't think so. No, definitely not. And I'm really excited about that. I want to save her, but before we can really do that, we gotta kill a different guy. And like my character's not really too happy about that. Killing the guy who captured them, I guess that's fine. It's just whatever. The children are, of course, mind controlled, so they start attacking us. My character has expressed multiple times that we don't kill them, even if they're attacking us. You know, they're still children being manipulated, controlled in their mind. They're not like responsible for what they do. We gotta help them. We've gotta capture them and see if we can cure their curse. That's why our character is the motivation here. He's just honestly the most morally upright thing you could do there. Of course, you could argue that it's alright to kill them because they are attacking you, like brainwashed to attack them, but my character, no, definitely not. I would try to holy shit, that was awkward. And would try to save them, and I convinced the others to do that as well, except for one who really wasn't on board with that, like not killing the people who are attacking him, the Hog Rider. And so when we find my niece as well as the, like two other children who are being captured, they start attacking us, and some of the characters start attacking back. First we try to like capture them. We successfully like tie up my grandchild so they can't really hurt anyone. I use like a magic, like a gravity wizard spell to lock something in place so they just can't be moved. And I throw my jacket on top of like one of the children and then fix that in like space and time so it can't be moved. Capturing that guy. And the third and final child, it's up to the Hog Rider to get, and he just does not care about needing to capture this thing. This kid, he just wants to destroy them. It's like being attacked as a warrior. He wants to attack back, and so when this kid starts attacking him, he breaks the fucking leg of this kid, Huge ass club destroys that leg. Kid starts bleeding out, screaming. They don't have a lot of HP because they're once again children. They're not streaming though because they're mind controlled. They can't really do that. But yeah, nah. That kid is just absolutely mortally wounded, close to death. Broke their leg, sure, and the DM talks about how that's like really likely gonna lead to death. And the other characters might not know that because they're not experienced with that. But my character did know that. He's a really smart fella, you know, wizard, all that, huge intelligence, and also really caring for this child. Even if it wasn't very lethal, he would still be outraged and try to help the child whatever they can. The party does have healing potions. They've just gathered some healing potions, and my character starts like wanting to take one of them to save the child. All the 3 healing potions we had were being kept by our Hog Rider, who was the one breaking the child's leg. And just before doing that, he'd been taking a lot of damage from previous combat encounters. He'd already used the healing potion, I think, like going all the way down, like being knocked unconscious. He also used the second one to heal up after being attacked by the kid and broke his leg. And now he's about to use the third one because he's still really fucking low. My character starts convincing, please, fucking holy shit, you gotta save this innocent child. Please, you give this like healing potion, you gotta do it, the only right thing to do. Hog Rider's like, no, he's not an innocent child. He tried to kill me. He's not even gonna die. Look at him. I just broke his leg. It's fine. He was, though, going to die, so that was not true. And also, yeah, no, it was just a conflict of interest there. He did not want to give up the healing potion. They argued, like, for a bit. Turns out, like, okay, there's no arguing here. My character, however, sworn pacifist, decides to do something extreme, though. He decides to knock the Hog Rider unconscious, and the Hog Riders already in the lore are kind of bad, like people, like seen as bad people. They're raiders, like from a far off country, who just kind of raid cities and shit in packs. They're generally seen as pretty negative light. You know, this guy's refusing to help this child that he almost murdered. He'd already killed 2 other children. Not knowing though, both of them were disguised as someone else. Like one of them was disguised as a goblin who was mind controlling everyone. And you know, we wanted to kill the goblin who was mind controlling everyone because it's a goblin. Just kill that guy. My character had no moral qualms about killing goblins. So we killed that goblin. Well, he killed that goblin. I was just buffing him up in order to do it better. It turns out the goblin was a disguised, brainwashed child though, so that was pretty horrific. Another time there were, like, one of the children were running at us aggressively, and he just fucking attacks them immediately. The child was not actually intending to attack us, and it looked like an adult. We weren't really told it was a child yet. Just like some miscommunication with the DM and players, but it's fine. Random dude with the white eyes starts running towards our party, and the Hog Rider just kills them immediately, just smacks him with a hammer. My character had never seen one of these mind-controlled people with white eyes, so he just assumed he killed a random person. Once he learned that it was a mind-controlled person, he was willing to forgive that action of violence, but insisted you don't do that anymore because they can be cured. I've talked to the person who made the mind control magic, and I made them. I tricked them into like revealing some secrets, like it can be cured, for example. Fuck. So that's kind of like previous lore for those characters. And so in this situation where this child's bleeding out from a hammer to the knee, about to die, my character really wants to use her only health potion against this enemy, because that's just the morally right thing to do, you know, save the child's life, a martyr complex even. My character would be willing to die on this hill. He's also an old man. He's going on this adventure to save his grandchild. He started off mostly because he just wanted to do some last adventure in his life. He's lived a good life, happy life, made a whole family, nice things. He learned to study magic, but never really got him too engaged with it because he had responsibilities and stuff. Now in his final days, he just wants to go on an adventure, you know, get the feeling of youth in a way, and that's his main motivation right now. So sacrificing his own life to save this child would absolutely be something he's willing to do. And so he attacks the Hog Rider and just steals the vial and starts going towards the dying child, the dying brain-controlled child. The other character, the other player, the elf fighter, sees this random old man they met and they were helping attack his friend, stealing their like blood potion. He heard the whole argument and everything. It's not like he is a random old man, but it's more of a stranger than a friend. And their actual friend, this hog rider, they decide to step in and help them instead. They don't want to let this old guy, steal their healing potion and give it to an enemy. He doesn't want to let the child die either, but he doesn't realize that the child isn't that much of a danger. Or at least he believes that they can save them in a different way. Don't need to use their own healing potion. We just put them bandages on there or something like that. Yeah, so he attacks my character and then just kind of like forces him to the ground and try to convince him. Not really attacking, just forcing them to the ground, like grappling him and starts taking the healing potion. Some of the other characters, like the enemies that we captured, break free. Actually, the one that I captured with my jacket, like that I locked in place in time. Before I did that, I mentioned that I had a code word for if I say Royal Classic, which is the name of the beer I was drinking. The spell would undone, and it would just stop being fixed in time. And the child would be able to escape. And so, as I get grappled by my elf fighter companion, I scream Royal Classic. And unleash this child, the brainwashed child becomes, who just kind of attacks everyone. My hope was that it would cause a distraction that would allow me to like escape. As I do that also, I find one of the mind control potions in my pocket, because you know, we were in the layer of the mind controller and we found some of the potions that allows people to mind control them. I had found these and I didn't tell the other party members what it was. I just wanted to get this and try to study it as a wizard. To see if it could be used to like make a cure. I take one of these potions and force it into the aggressors, like one of the other players' mouth, the one on top of me. But just horrifying. Like holy shit, this guy was like kind of on the middle ground. He was not sure if he didn't want to waste the potion on this kid, but he also didn't want to let the kid die. He's just kind of grappling the old man because he's acting irrationally. He's being honestly kind of risky trying to save this child's life when it's actively trying to attack us. We are outnumbered 3-1. Like we have 3-3, I guess, but my character's not really a fighter much. It gets kind of bad, and I attack the other guy and all that shut. I force the mind controlling potion into this elf's mouth, and I take over their will, I guess. Just completely the most brutal betrayal, I guess, outside of ripping the tongue out of your former friend. But once again, like I made him basically a mind-controlled slave. The very thing that we're fighting against, I do that thing in the name of good. And I give him a single command to save that child, and he just picked the child up and like runs off, leaving me with like 2 aggressive children, like mind-controlled children are attacking us, and the hog rider, who kind of hates me at this point, and the healing potion. I'm also really damaged. The hog rider's also really damaged, so I just drink the potion myself, kind of showing more and reason to antagonize me. I stole this healing potion, intended to use it on a child. The guy on mind control just took the child and ran off, so I guess I can't use it on him anymore. And I just drank the potion myself. The hog rider is much more damaged than I am, but I don't trust the hog rider. I didn't want to give it to him. I just tell him that you can go to my house and we can figure this out. I'll give you some food, and we have healing things there, which is why we don't have healing potions. Convince him to leave and go to my house where we can get help there. I capture one of the other children again, tie them up with a spell that fixes something in place. And then I take my own grandchild who's like restrained, by ropes, and I use another spell for my subclass. Holy shit, that's twice now that red thing has been fucking me over. To remove her weight by half so she's become really light, and she's also a child already, and I carry her back home as well. But it's a whole ass fucking outrageous situation, These adventurers, they've just seen like the most evil man on earth, this evil goblin. No, okay, holy shit, that red attack in the corner is hit me 3 times now. That is fucked up. Shit. But yeah, they just witnessed this horrific evil monster goblin do heinous acts against all sorts of people, including children who weren't even brainwashed, just attacking children who are mildly against them. And then they go to this different town where there's a really kind old man who kind of knows the town, friendly towards everyone, is very much a pacifist, just wants to find and save some children who are being abused and mind controlled. And you know, seeing this old man turning against them because he believes that they are evil, I think that'd be really fun for their character motivations. Like the other two characters, this like very kind old man decided that they were not at all trustworthy, like with children. He wants to save children at all costs. Arguably, just very good thing. And he does some evil things towards the other players, like he uses fucking mind control potion, making them a slave, attacking the other guy and stealing his healing potions. You know, he's a horrific teammate, but he does know how to save the children, and I think that'll make some interesting character moments for the other characters, because they just attacked, like they just almost, like basically murdered their friend for being, in their opinion, immoral. Like they cut out his tongue and left him to die because he was killing people. He was ruining, like killing all sorts of people, killing children, killing nice old men and everything. And now they meet a different guy, a really kind old man, who decides to attack them because they are killing children and they are attacking people. I think that's a kind of a fun dynamic, like a really good parallel that has somehow happened in our fucking D&D game, where yeah, no, the exact same reasoning for them betraying their former teammate is now being used to betray them. And honestly, I think that's pretty goated. Cool concept. I think my character's gonna die, or at least if he survives, he's not gonna join them on their adventures. He does not like them. The guy who's mind controlled, he'd try to somehow save them, recruit them as well. He doesn't want to mind control this guy. Like, sure, the guy's a bit evil, but then he should just go to prison, not be mind controlled. That's become a slave. He hates this. It's a horrific, evil thing to do to someone. That my character's main motivation to try to figure out the cure for this, like, curse, as well as stop the goblin who's cursing people as well, of course. Yeah. But, you know, if the characters decide that somehow they want to leave, my characters will not do that. If they stop the goblin, let's say they defeat the goblin, find him and just like, stop his plans, my character would not like join them in their adventures anymore. He would just say, alright, cool, I'm gonna stay in my town and you guys can get the fuck out. I'm not gonna put you in jail for killing all those kids because you were doing it for the greater good, I guess, but I do not wanna fucking be around you at all. Yeah, so I guess I'll have to make a new character soon enough, which will be funny. I'll just make a new character for every town they go into, and somehow end up betraying them or becoming. They somehow kill me, and I slowly like increase their character development more and more, become worse and worse. That'll be fun. Just a campaign about two dudes going out to different towns, meeting one dude who ends up dying or leaving them. Strange campaign, honestly. Really strange concept, but it's I'm having fun. Lots of fun. Good campaign. Uh-oh. Nice. Huge. Ah! Oh fuck, it didn't get killed? I thought it would. Oh, whatever. I thought I'd hit it with my second slash at least once, but I guess not. I survived. Barely. Jesus Christ, man. I guess I'm not. Whoa! Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? If I lose here, I'm gonna be a little bit pissed. I do hate this fight. I do not want to play it ever. I'm not good at it either. Fucking hell. I'm not gonna practice it. I refuse. That's not gonna be fun. Learning to pogo this fight would definitely help improve the fight, but it's still a piece of shit fight. I don't like it. Not an easy fight to heal in either. Holy fuck, that was stupid. Maybe heal here unless he just attacks immediately. He can just do that, and then I would have failed my healing. Oh. Could use spells. I kind of want to use it for healing, like right here. Nice. Ugh, I thought I had to dash there. Otherwise, I gotten hit by the goop, but it didn't save me, obviously. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, I survived that fight. I was surprisingly worried there. Probably shouldn't have been. It's not that hard to fight, but it gets me sometimes. It just fucking gets me. Not in the good way, like, yeah, you get it, but in the bad way, like, fucking, it got me, bro. It got me. Oops. Funny. So anyway, my character now has one of the other players as a slave, like a mind-controlled slave, and until I can, like, cure him of that, he's gotta, like, do stuff. I'm kind of thinking about what I should do with him. I don't want to just keep him around as a servant. That wouldn't be very fun for that player. I could, of course, do that as a character and just decide that, you know what, you stay as my servant. And then he's forced to make a different character, I guess. But I don't want to do that. My characters are expendable. They get shifted out every now and again. And then those characters, especially him, I want them to, like, slowly change and become worse and worse people. Which is why I want to cure him of his mind control, and then one day he'll, like, get free and just instantly kill me for having first, like, put him into the mind control, like, for to start off with. He must be so fucking angry. He's already, like, told me, like, if he ever escapes that mind control, he's gonna try to kill my character, and I'm so on board with that. That'd be great. I think my character would, like, dedicate the rest of his life to curing, like, the mind control disease. Both because he did that towards person, but also because he's, like, his own grandchild's been fucked over by it. So he is, and, like, all the other children, he's also perhaps one of the best equipped to do it because he's a smart wizard, like very intelligent old man, which already studied magic a bit. Had a good talent for it, but never pursued it, whatever. He could spend his time trying to fix that. That would make sense. And then he'd somehow free the elf guy, and the elf would just get revenge immediately, no matter how kind and helpful that old man has been. I mean, it is horrifying. It was pretty horrible. I imagine you're, like, going through life just completely unable to control your own body. You can truly understand what's happening, but you're just forced to do something else. That'd be agony, torture. Like you're in desperate pain, but you have no way of communicating that. Just screaming on the inside. I would kill the guy who did that to me as well, even if he was the same guy who freed me of that hell. That's my character do. But before that, I'm thinking I should make, like, some simple command that he's forced to do. My initial thought was, like, in Warbreaker, one of the books that I've read, a really good book. There's a sword that someone made, and then, like, someone made a really powerful magic sword, by combining, like, the souls of 1,000 people into it, and then gave it, like, sentience basically and, like, awesome power. Kind of robbing of its cool factor by not explaining the rest of the magic system because it makes so fucking much sense and it's awesome. All you really have to know is that they made this, like, weapon, and while they were doing it, they thought about, like, what should we do to, like, keep it from doing bad things. So whenever you make anything sentient, like, in that magic system, you have to give it a command. There's one thing that, like, a command. Like, if you take a rope and revive it, you can give the command of a grab thing. You can just throw it on a person's, like, throat, and it starts grabbing the throat and squeezing it, just holding it. For this sentient sword, they had to make another command for that as well. And they were thinking about what should they do, like which command should it be. They thought long and hard until they figured out that they wanted to use the command destroy evil. Very simple command, which they thought would be the perfect one, just a sword meant for destroying evil. What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Simple, really. The sword did not know what evil was. was sentient, sure, but it had no concept of evil, so it really only understands. It knows that it has to destroy evil, but doesn't know what evil is. So it just kind of knows to like destroy things, and whoever's wielding it can just kind of choose whoever they want to destroy. And it's like, yeah, you're probably right. I think whatever that person, probably evil. Sometimes people try to explain what evil is, but it's kind of an ambiguous concept. And you know, if you ever truly thought about what's evil, like it's really hard to define. A lot of people, like philosophers, have tried to define it. So honestly, horrible command prompt. And I'm thinking about using the same command prompt for the elf here. Just kind of give him free will, but he gets one command that he has to follow, which is just to destroy evil. And he can kind of run with that however he wants. Does that mean he has to go around killing people all the time, or what does it do? Like his one goal is to destroy evil, but you know, once again, evil is not really defined. I'm thinking about doing that. That'd be a cool curse for a while. Like he has to destroy evil, but it's kind of he himself needs to understand what evil is. You could also argue that the guy who made him what the fuck? Why did that do that? Wasn't it supposed to fly into him? Man. Another one I thought about was just protect the innocent. Also really simple. Force of, like, become a force of good, basically. And just force him to be a good person. Even that, like, become a hero, just protects the innocent. And he has to, like, kind of guess what that means as well. He's just running around trying to help the innocent. He also himself choose who are innocent and who are not. Arguably, the kids who are being brainwashed into doing horrific acts of just horrific acts like killing people, attacking, and stuff like that, being controlled by this goblin. They are not, perhaps, like innocent. You know, they are attacking people, and you can argue that they're not themselves innocent. They are being forced to do something by, like, they are innocent. They're being used by someone else. But you know, you can decide that himself. You can also argue that my character is not innocent, and he needs to kill me because he has to protect the innocent of people like me who makes people into slaves, albeit in a desperate situation, blah blah blah. My character probably wouldn't be innocent in his eyes. Who even is innocent at the end of the day? Is there anyone who has never sinned, you know? Maybe kind of going around trying to protect the innocent, not really knowing what it means. Interesting stuff. Maybe not that interesting, though. I'm kind of thinking about something that is more depressing, something that's more tangible, but something that is even then is kind of fucked up. I could maybe like become a hero, be a hero, which is already something the character kind of expressed desire to do. But you know, if he just wants to be a hero, you can like figure out what a hero is first of all, because that's also going to be ambiguous term. Is it someone who protects the innocent? Is someone who destroys evil? What is the definition of a hero? Is a hero only like, does it only exist in the eye of the beholder? Like, one character might believe a character to be, one dude might believe a hero to be a hero, but the villain probably believes the hero is a fucking asshole. Like, everyone's the hero of their own story, usually. So what does it really mean to become a hero? Be a hero, if that's the only thing you have to do in life. What would that really even mean? What is that purpose? As long as you're doing what you believe is the right thing, are you a hero then? In that case, the Hog Rider who were trying to kill children because they were attacking him, is a hero in his own eyes. Like, yeah, he believes he did the right thing, so he's a hero still. My character, who believes just being a pacifist and protecting the innocent and all that, he believes those qualities to be very heroic. But could be this elf who's just seen a lot of awful shit, has a very tainted view of what a hero is. Perhaps you just realize that, okay, as long as people think you're a hero, and you can just do horrific shit. Also, the goblin they met first, the evil goblin, the warlock goblin, he declared himself a hero multiple times, like a goblin hero. Like, he was hero to his people and all that. So if he wanted to like become a hero, well, the only one who's really declared himself to be a hero is also just happened to be the worst person he's ever met. So I think that would, I think be a hero is an interesting one. Oh, what? Why would that be? I thought it'd be Great Slash. Ah! Holy fuck, dude. Are you kidding me? I don't even get to heal here because I spent my soul. I'm one Great Slash away. Uh-oh. Ah! Ooh, I survived. I did not expect that. I thought for sure I was a goner. When he charged that Great Slash, I was in a bad spot. But I guess not, I managed to get out of it. The Great Slash hitbox is like fucking huge. It is bigger than it looks, definitely. Especially vertically. Not horizontally, whichever one is up and down. It does have a huge area there, but still a hitbox. I think it's because it's a square, like a square hitbox. I don't know if this is true at all, but I could imagine that being the case. And so the corners of the square don't look like it should be a hitbox, because the slash is much more curved. But it definitely is a hitbox. Anyway, yeah, cool stuff here. I think, well, I mean, it depends on what happens in the next session, of course, but I think what I would give my slave here, like his code would just become be a hero, and he can decide whatever that means for himself, and I think that'd be very funny. And really, and also very free for instance. Like, he's a slave to whatever I say, which of course is not very fun to play as a player. So I'm gonna definitely give him a. I don't want to keep him on a servant because that'd be just essentially death for his character. But be a hero, that'd be a cool command, cool mind control thing. I would be on board with that. You can also just give him like a command like, okay, you can go ahead and do whatever you want, but you must follow the law, because that's also something my character could argue, and then he can just play whatever he wants, but he must follow the law whenever possible, which I think will be very funny as well. Maybe not as funny, like, it's more tangible than become a hero. I guess I'll ask him about it. He's the character this is gonna be happening to, so I think it'll be good to get his input on what he believes would be more fun. Maybe he has some ideas to like phrases. It's cool though. If I had to make this like in real life, if I was in a situation like me as a person, what would I say? That'd be a fun thought experiment actually. I think follow laws are pretty good, but it's also nothing. I would likely just stay, keep them as a slave. Honestly, I'm not that good a person, especially in the case with this guy who's a child murderer warrior. I don't think I would let him into society again. No, I wouldn't. I would. Maybe like I'd keep him around for like a week and feel like eventually guilt would come over me and like I'd figure a way to like to. Holy fuck! Did I just took so much damage from Crystal fucking Guardian? Are you kidding me? That is horrific. Bad fucking gameplay, let's say. Or who even watches this? Jesus Christ, man. Horrible. 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 Yikes. I'm even more embarrassed. How more embarrassed can I get? We'll see. Embarrassing run so far. Okay, in this case, I was like sitting up in my. Now I'm sitting up like properly. Gaming stand's over. Now I'm sitting up in a good, healthy position. Let's see if that helps. You know, keep your body right. Your mind will follow. It'll get better as well. Your mind will follow suit. Fuck! I'm not doing good. What? What is happening? This is not a difficult fight. Okay. I'm not even getting hit by the orange things, I'm getting hit by him. Look at that! What? I'm just making the wrong moves! It's like I'm seeing what's happening, but somehow every instinct that I've ever earned in this Hollow Knight like game, and playing this boss fight so many fucking times in the Pantheon and practice and whatever, all of it gone. I know nothing. I've never seen this guy in my life before. Yeah, but I still have the confidence as if I had. It's like if I was not playing all bindings, this would be fine. I would just like being kind of embarrassed on taking so much damage, but it's not really a problem. I can just damage tank through it. My huge damage on my nail would just end this fight quickly. Right now, all bindings. This is honestly dangerous that I'm taking so much damage. How much? I don't even want to know. How much damage have I taken from this guy? I don't want to know. That is a depressing number. No matter what it is. If it's not 0, then it's a sad number. The fact that this is so much more times. Fuck, dude, that sucks. Am I gonna get here as well? No. Okay, can do some spells maybe. Probably be doing Vengeful Spirit more. Okay, we're in this. Full HP, no lifeblood. To be fair, I lost all my lifeblood in the fight before that. Which is, to be even fair, quite a bit worse, honestly. That's not good. That's not a good excuse, considering what that boss was. I only got hit only got hit twice by Crystal Guardian. Ah, shit. I'll talk about something. If I had to give a warrior mythical elf guy a command, and he had to follow, but otherwise would be free, because I didn't want to just keep him as a slave for that long. I would probably do it for a while, honestly. I mean, I would be a bit of a bitch and keep him a slave, but then I would give him a command. I'd probably start off with, first off, they're not allowed to kill me or anyone in my family, nor hurt me in any way. Just, I don't want to deal with him. Because he could, like, seek revenge. I guess it would just become, maybe, like, be a productive member of society. No, he'd still be allowed to have fun. Maybe not. Maybe I should just take full advantage of this guy being a willing subject to do anything. He's also a pretty capable one as well. An elf, he's gonna live like hundreds of years. Outlive me, definitely. Maybe it'd be like serve my family entirely. Just give it essentially a weapon of, to my family. An ancient elf with knowledge of fighting, with only one goal is to serve my family. That'd be pretty cool. A very powerful family heirloom. Like my family would be goated. Maybe I'd do something different. Like I'll just kind of create some chaos and say, you know what? Anyone who holds this stone, I'll just pick a random stone from the ground and say, whoever holds this stone, you gotta do exactly what they tell you. You're their servant now. And just kind of pass my controller along. So when I die, my other people can take it as well. Not even my family. That's a reference. Maybe it'd be like, do good. Be good, or maybe be happy. Just have him have a good time. Spread happiness. Make others happy. Yeah, you know, that'd be a good command. Make others happy. Improve life. Help others. Fuck, why do I always do that? It's not, you can't do that, bro. You just can't. And play Hollow Knight for me. Release Silksong. What? Holy shit, dude! I gotta stop that. You can't ground pound him while he's underground. It's not this fight. It's so simple, but for some reason I just cannot understand it. It's incomprehensible. think Protect the Innocent is really good. But it's also, I already kind of looked at the logical fallacies in that. Fuck. Help others. Maybe I just like read the Bible and follow that. And then you just go around doing awful shit. Like, oh yeah, I gotta make a flood. I'm gonna make me money. Yeah. Maybe there's a reason why I don't have such power. It's much easier to come up with like commands that are intentionally supposed to be worked around somehow and like misinterpreted. This actually come up with a real proper one. Like it's easy to just say, "Oh, be a hero." That's obviously not gonna work very well because you know what's a hero really? But if I actually had to make one proper one, what do I even do? I'd probably just hire a lawyer and be like, "Yo, you gotta help me with this. We gotta figure out a way to make this guy contribute as much as possible to the world without succumbing to his evil." Yeah, he would definitely stay a slave. Now, when I'm thinking about it, the morally correct choice is to free him somehow, or give him a command that is like no command really. Just let him do whatever he wants. But the utilitarian, I guess, I don't think that's the word. The gamer inside me wants to use it somehow. What can I do to make that most productive thing? An elf, you know, he's gonna live for thousands of years, bro. If I could create a person, I could define a moral code for a person who's gonna live thousands of years, who is already really skilled at combat for some reason, but otherwise can just kind of lead humanity. I guess maybe like serve humanity or lead humanity to like improve as many people's lives as possible, become a force of good. Then I would like try to figure out how to make it good. Like I would definitely need a team of lawyers to figure out how to do that. I do like the concept, like, serve my family, and then if he can somehow manage to kill my entire family, without, of course, being allowed to do that, then he'll be free, and that'd be probably good for him. And that'd be cool storytelling as well, just, like, for the future, like, oh, you know, future historians can look back and like, oh, that was why would he say that? Such a selfish fool wanted to get control of this ancient being. He'd probably become like a religious figure, definitely. Seeing as he's also like a completely white elf, like pale, looks weird, really tall, and you know, elf ears. He's gonna live for thousands of years. He's definitely became like, you'll be known. Unless I tell him to be secret. I really just shifted away from the freedom aspect. He's not getting freedom at all. He'll serve humanity forever. I'm not even thinking, maybe I shouldn't even do like obey laws, because what does that even mean? Which laws? For which country? What if the laws change? And also some of the laws are kind of bullshit. Not really good. And yeah, maybe the laws will the laws usually reflect society as it is now, but if sometime in the late future after like a nuclear war, there are no laws, and he just loses any motivation to do anything, any reason to do good, that's not good. Holy shit, dude. That was fucking bad. What the fuck? You got me a lot, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, maybe not laws. I don't think laws are good. It's good for D&D thing because it'll be kind of funny. Because it's kind of a problem. Also, what if just a dictator comes out with all like, okay, you must. If your name is this guy, like this elf, if you're this elf, you gotta do everything I say and not abide any other laws. And then he just gets control of them. Kind of maybe want him to become, like I'm kind of like confused on whether or not I want him to become a leader of humanity somehow, like because he's gonna get ancient, he's gonna get a lot of wisdom, or if I should make him like a tool for humanity, right? I think tool might be better. Ooh. So somehow I'll give him an order to serve humanity or whatever, and just pretend I can make that properly. And I will make sure that in my contract that I make for him, like my many pages document, that he's not allowed to ever seize power for himself. In order to just keep him a servant, basically. You must be like an advisor and a tool. But never a leader, which could be maybe the wrong choice because he would probably be really fit to lead after a certain time. Like he would just be insanely smart, like if like maybe like 200 years, and he's already ascended normal humanity. Like he would just know a lot of shit. Probably seen countries rise and fall, maybe not 200 years, but like already then he's kind of, if I make him study a lot, then he's got to be really smart. Okay, so I guess I have some commands like, you must keep yourself alive, you cannot harm someone. Oh, should I like make it so that you must keep yourself alive even if it means harming someone else, or should I do you must the only way you're allowed to harm someone, no, it's harm yourself if it's allowed, if it like the only reason you can harm yourself is if someone else is in danger. Like maybe I could do like a bit of a martyr coding that he can technically die if he left. No, I don't think so. I would force him to be alive. He's more important than anyone else. So like not allowed to die, not even if it means hurting someone else. You're allowed to hurt others if you yourself, if it means you don't need, like you don't die yourself. That could become problematic. I can see that already. That might be bad. He's gonna do something. He's gonna somehow set up a situation where he hurts like a bazillion people, but technically he would save himself. Maybe you can like figure out like maybe I would be better off without humanity controlling me, and then you could all go, you know, humanity are attacking me basically by controlling me. It's within my code to preserve, and you know, if I kill humanity, then there's no one to control me, and that would be yeah, I can do that, and you would just kill everyone. Somehow get access to nukes. He'll be able to do that if he gets. He's so old. He's so powerful. He could somehow just what the fuck? Gain access to nukes. I think he could. Given the amount of time he has, yeah, he'll probably be famous too. You can like just spend a few years trying to become a political activist, or just infiltrating this like just a facility and just launching nukes. He'll cheat himself how to make a nuke himself. I don't know. Why are they alive? We gotta be dead soon, come on. Whew. Almost took damage from that balloon there during my dive. Oh, just didn't see him. Ugh, double hit, are you kidding me? I could have healed if it... Oh, we're fine. Awesome! We are pretty far in the Pantheon. Yeah. Shit. Don't get hit by rubble. Let's try not to get hit by rubble. It can be done. I've done it. I've succeeded once in not getting hit by rubble. Let's make it a streak, please. Good. Okay, I've been told you can get infinite soul here if you keep attacking him. I don't need it, I guess. Does he stay forever? Is it only because I'm attacking him here that he stays forever? Do I need to keep doing that? Okay, well, definitely I can do that, and then do that, and then heal probably, and then do that again, and then I can... Alright, cool. You can just infinite heal. Alright, I didn't know that. I have multiple times just been on low HP in this fight, staggering him and like healing once because I thought, oh, that's all I have time for. I thought he'd just wake up. Oh, almost got hit there. Would have been double damage as well. Would have been bad. Oh, what the fuck? That was oh, a lot of shit happening. A lot of debris. Dude, I'm getting so close to being hit so many times now. Jesus. Okay. This should end quicker now. Bunch of rubble there. Fuck. Uh-oh. I'm doing these mistakes. Honestly, I'm not playing this fight properly. I don't know, I'm just fucking up. I don't know, man. Okay, it's done though. It's over. It's over. Cool, cool, cool. I'm kind of worried. I've not been playing very well, I don't think. I've just kind of made it here. I'm not in the right headspace to actually play good. I have 2 chances, like here. I get hit twice, I'm done in this fight. I'll shut the fuck up in order to focus more. Ah, shit. Fuck. Used to the other attack. Is this bad? Yeah, it is bad. Okay, don't do that. I hate that attack. That's definitely the most dangerous attack to me. Oh. Would've been nice to heal here. Can't believe this. Whee. Oh god. Okay, we're back. we're so back. Only the second bubble. Oh, we are so back. Yeah, this is bad. Fucked up. Oh well. Alright, holy shit. In the beginning there, I don't know why, I was expecting the normal Grim attack, and it threw me off so hard, and I played stupid and just tried to heal in a stupid spot. You're not supposed to heal there. But then I locked in. Hell yeah, okay. Last two, let's see. Oh god, I'm nervous. It's like an hour worth of progress. So many Discord notifications. Ooh. Oh, I almost got hit by that. I'm like really bad at that attack for some reason. Oh. Oh. Gotta blink more. My eyes hurt. And I couldn't see what he was doing. He teleported and I thought he was... I just played the safe option until like Shadow dashed. It did not. It was not safe. Yeah, I know that was stupid. Shouldn't ground pound there. Too much end lag. I'm not as good at this fight as I thought. Okay, 1 lifeblood remaining. Awesome. Yeah, no, for the longest time I just thought this was one of my most, I don't know. I thought it was better that fight. I still took 2 health, like 2 hits there. Yeah. No. This is a good thing. Room for improvement allows me to practice that fight, which is a really fun fight. But perhaps I should focus my attention on Absolute Radiance. This is one hell of a fight. Fuck. Probably for the best. Oh! Almost got hit. No! Shit. Okay, I'll spend that time to heal him. Oh. So difficult. Ah, okay. Oh, I thought it was enough to the side. Shit. Holy shit. It's my least favorite phase. Not even hit him once. Oh! I thought I would get it there. Oh, I'm so fucked. Shit! At the same time as that light, I thought being at the center would protect me from that kind of stuff. Like avoid a light while being there at the same time as obviously. Oh well, whatever. Oh, damn. Yeah, no. Gotta practice Pure Vessel a bit more. I'm good at that fight though. It just there's some stupid shit there. Don't Desolate Dive. Just keep to what I'm good at. No need to try new strats after 1 hour and like 7 minutes in. Yeah, no, after the Radiance, I just gotta practice more. It's as simple as that. It's just hard. I've practiced a lot. It's just hard. But we're getting there. Hell yeah. Shit. Okay, cool. Thanks for watching. Wish me luck.